Dawn. The African savanna is still, the air thick with the quiet hum of a new day. The rising sun stretches long shadows across the earth, casting a soft amber glow over the tall grasses. A light breeze stirs, the scent of wet earth mingling with the faint musk of distant wildlife. In the distance, the slow, rhythmic crunch of hooves drifts on the wind as herbivores graze, unaware of the lurking danger nearby. At the edge of the clearing, a lone hyena moves with calculated stealth, its tawny coat blending into the dry grass. Its sharp eyes scan the horizon, attuned to the subtle shifts of the landscape, every movement signaling a potential opportunity or threat. The hyena's jagged silhouette stands against the warmth of the early morning, but its focus lies elsewhere, seeking a sign of weakness in the circle of life. The hyena, Crocuta crocuta, is a creature often misunderstood. Though often associated with scavenging, it is, in fact, a highly skilled predator. Its powerful jaws, capable of crushing bone, and its keen senses make it one of Savannah's most formidable carnivores. Despite its reputation as a scavenger, the hyena is often the one doing the hunting, working in packs to bring down prey much larger than itself. The habitat of the hyena is the African savanna, a vast, arid landscape dotted with patches of woodlands and riverbanks. Here, it shares space with a multitude of species, herbivores like wildebeest and zebras, apex predators like lions and smaller scavengers. The balance of this ecosystem relies heavily on the hyena's presence, as it plays a crucial role in regulating populations of herbivores and cleaning up the remains of dead animals. Hyenas are well adapted to this environment. Their stamina allows them to outrun prey for long distances, and their ability to digest nearly all parts of their meals, including bones, ensures that nothing goes to waste. Socially, they live in clans, which can number up to 80 individuals, with a matriarchal structure. This clan system is key to their survival, as it provides protection and strength in numbers. Though they're often depicted as brutish and chaotic, hyenas have a complex social hierarchy, with sophisticated communication and cooperation. Despite their power, hyenas face constant challenges. They compete with other predators like lions for territory and food, often coming into direct conflict. The social dynamics within a hyena clan are also not without tension, as rank and access to resources are fiercely contested. But the most relentless force they contend with is the environment itself. The dry seasons, the scarcity of food, and the ever-present danger of injury. And it is in these moments of struggle that the true nature of the hyena is revealed. Resilient, opportunistic, and unyielding, hyenas, despite their often negative portrayal in popular culture, are evolutionary marvels. Their lineage traces back millions of years, and while their immediate ancestors are distant relatives of the dog family, the modern hyena has carved out a niche all its own. The Crocuta crocuta species, in particular, has evolved to occupy a position of dominance in many ecosystems across sub-Saharan Africa. Their large, robust bodies and extraordinarily powerful jaws, capable of generating a bite force of over 1,000 psi, allow them to consume what many other carnivores cannot. Their digestive systems are just as remarkable. They can process nearly all animal matter, from skin to bone, including the hard-to-digest marrow that many other predators cannot access. The hyena's survival tactics have been honed by millions of years of evolution under harsh conditions. In the wild, food scarcity during the dry season can push hyenas to travel long distances in search of nourishment. This has led to their remarkable endurance, capable of running for hours, covering vast expanses of savanna without tiring. However, their competition with other predators, particularly lions, has shaped the way they interact with their environment. In the harsh struggle for survival, the hyena has developed an ability to read the landscape and the behavior of other animals, often turning what might appear as a disadvantage into an opportunity. For example, a lion may capture prey, but the hyena knows how to exploit the situation, waiting patiently for an opportunity to steal the kill. As opportunistic feeders, hyenas have an intricate relationship with the ecosystems they inhabit. While they are predators, their role in scavenging cannot be overstated. They serve as nature's cleanup crew, consuming carcasses that would otherwise rot and become breeding ground for disease. Their feeding behavior helps maintain ecological balance, ensuring that resources do not go to waste. Yet, they are not without their own vulnerabilities. Their need to scavenge means that they often find themselves at odds with larger predators, and they rely on their intelligence and cooperation within the clan to overcome these challenges. The hyena's role in the food chain is one of duality, an apex predator and a scavenger, both feared and respected by the other inhabitants of the savanna. Their ability to adapt to shifting environmental pressures and their complex social structures ensure their continued survival, making them one of the most misunderstood yet vital species in their ecosystem. Survival biology, the hyena's survival, is intrinsically linked to its physical adaptations and behavioral tactics. At first glance, the hyena may seem like a solitary predator, but its true strength lies in its social structure. Unlike many predators, which hunt alone or in small groups, hyenas work in large, cohesive clans that can number up to 80 individuals. This social structure allows them to take down prey that would be impossible for an individual to conquer, from wildebeest to zebra. Their cooperative hunting strategies are highly effective, relying on the group's ability to coordinate movements and attack prey from multiple directions. This strength in numbers gives them an advantage over other predators, like the lion, which may hunt alone or in smaller prides. But survival for the hyena isn't just about strength. It's also about adaptability. Hyenas are opportunistic feeders, able to thrive in harsh conditions where food is scarce, scavenging when necessary, and hunting when opportunity arises. Their ability to exploit both predator and prey dynamics ensures their persistence in an ever-changing landscape. Hunting and defense strategy. When hunting, the hyena's strategy is one of endurance and opportunism. Its stamina is legendary. A hyena can maintain a steady pace for hours, chasing prey over long distances until exhaustion forces its target to give in. Unlike many predators that rely on short bursts of speed to catch prey, hyenas rely on their ability to outlast their quarry. This stamina is matched only by their intelligence. Hyenas are quick to recognize signs of weakness in their prey, and they will often circle around to find an opening, attacking from the rear or flanks to avoid being caught in a defensive stance. When faced with a rival predator, their approach changes. Instead of a direct confrontation, hyenas rely on stealth and strategy, often waiting for an opening to steal a kill or drive off the competition through sheer persistence. They may even form temporary alliances with other predators, like vultures, to locate and claim carcasses. In these moments, hyenas show a level of cunning and cooperation that defies their reputation as mere scavengers. Intelligence and instinct. Hyenas possess a level of intelligence that often surprises those who focus solely on their physical strength. They are skilled problem solvers, capable of navigating complex social dynamics within their clan and of adjusting their tactics based on the behavior of other species. Their communication is sophisticated, involving a range of vocalizations, body language, and even facial expressions that convey everything from warnings to social dominance. Hyenas use their keen senses not only to locate prey, but also to gauge the risks in their environment. They are capable of reading other predators' movements and adjusting their behavior accordingly. Whether it's a lion, a leopard, or another hyena, the ability to recognize potential threats and react swiftly is a key aspect of their survival. This instinctual intelligence, combined with their adaptability, makes hyenas a formidable force in the savanna's competitive food chain. Parenting and social structure. Hyena society is matriarchal, with the highest rank reserved for females, who dominate every aspect of the clan's life. This structure ensures that the strongest and most capable females lead the group, guiding it through the harshest conditions and ensuring the survival of the clan. The female hyenas are larger and more aggressive than their male counterparts, and they dominate the access to food and mates. Males, in contrast, have to earn their place within the clan, often through displays of submission or by proving their worth in challenges. The social hierarchy extends to young, who learn quickly that the survival of the clan depends on cooperation and strength. The cubs are born into a competitive environment, where they must fight for access to resources from the moment they are born. This early training ensures that only the strongest survive, with the most capable individuals rising to the top of the clan's social structure. The tight-knit family bonds within a hyena clan are essential for survival, as they allow the group to defend itself from rival predators and ensure the efficient hunt for food. Rival species/predators. Hyenas are not the only apex predators in the African savanna. Lions, leopards, and wild dogs all share the landscape, each vying for dominance. The hyena's relationship with these rivals is complex, marked by both competition and conflict. Lions, for example, are often seen as direct competitors for food, and encounters between the two species can be brutal. Though hyenas are larger and more aggressive than lions, they're often outnumbered and outmatched in direct combat. However, hyenas are not easily intimidated. They have been known to challenge lion prides or dominance over kills, and in some cases have even succeeded in driving lions away from their hard-earned meals. The presence of other predators adds an element of danger to the hyena's existence, but also shapes its behavior. To survive, the hyena must be constantly aware of its rivals, ready to defend its territory, its food, and its clan. The savanna is a place where the balance of power can shift in an instant, and the hyena must be agile, both physically and mentally, to stay ahead of its rivals. Moral neutrality of nature's savanna is a realm where survival comes not from morality, but from instinct and adaptability. In this world, the hyena exists without regard for human notions of right or wrong. Its actions are not driven by empathy or cruelty, but by the primal need to survive and to ensure the survival of its clan. Hyenas have no concept of fairness. They do not hesitate to challenge other predators for control of the carcass, nor do they pause to reflect on the lives of their prey. The same indifference that governs the hunt also applies to the interactions within a hyena clan. The strongest, whether male or female, assert dominance, often through aggressive displays, and those who fall short are left to fend for themselves. In nature, this lack of moral judgment is what ensures balance. Survival is determined by the strength, intelligence, and strategy of the individual or the group, not by any higher principle. The hyena, in all its complexity, is a perfect example of nature's indifference. It survives not because it is good, but because it is relentless, opportunistic, and willing to embrace whatever role it must play in the ever-turning wheel of life. Social interaction and clan dynamics, the social structure of the hyena clan, is both a strength and a vulnerability. Within the clan, cooperation is vital. Hyenas hunt together, share food, and provide protection for the young. However, the competition for dominance within the clan can be fierce, especially among females. Each female's position in the hierarchy is determined by her strength and her ability to maintain her status. Those at the top of the hierarchy enjoy access to the best food and the most mates, while those lower in the ranks must fight for their place. The males, though subordinate, are integral to the clan's survival. Their role is to assist in hunting, protect the territory, and, most importantly, sire offspring. However, their place in the clan is fragile. Males are constantly tested and must prove their value, often through displays of strength or loyalty. It is only through these interactions, both cooperative and competitive, that the hyenas maintain their social cohesion. Human interaction and misunderstanding, despite their importance in the ecosystem, hyenas are often misunderstood by humans. Historically, they have been seen as symbols of cowardice or scavenging, even though their role in nature is far more complex. This perception is partly due to their vocalizations, which resemble human laughter and have been interpreted as a sign of mockery or cruelty. In truth, these sounds are a form of communication within the clan, a way for hyenas to convey information, whether it be about the location of prey, a threat, or social dominance. Human conflict with hyenas often arises when they encroach on human settlements in search of food. Farmers and herders, particularly in areas where prey is scarce, may see hyenas as pests, and the animals are often killed in retaliation for attacking livestock. This tension between humans and hyenas is a result of shared resources, as the two species vie for the same land and food. Understanding the hyena's role in the ecosystem is crucial for managing this conflict. Hyenas help regulate herbivore populations, preventing overgrazing and the destruction of the land. Without them, the balance of the ecosystem would shift, leading to consequences that could be just as damaging to human interests as to the hyenas themselves. The sun reaches its peak in the vast African sky, casting a harsh light over the savanna. The air is dry, the land parched from weeks without rain. A heat haze shimmers over the earth, distorting the horizon. In the distance, the silhouette of a giant porcupine can be seen, a slow-moving figure against the backdrop of the dusty plains. Its quills, sharp and dangerous, seem to shimmer in the midday heat, a silent warning to anyone who dares approach. A lone hyena, drawn by the scent of potential meal, stalks through the grass. Its movements are slow, measured, as it studies the porcupine from a distance. The hyena's sharp eyes scan for weaknesses, a way to exploit the porcupine's defense. Hyenas are opportunists, and they are known to challenge other creatures, even those as well-armed as the porcupine. The hyena knows the risks, but it also knows that in the harsh conditions of savanna, every meal is a battle. The hyena edges closer, its predatory instinct honed by years of survival. Its eyes never leave the porcupine, but the hyena is careful not to make its presence known too soon. The porcupine, oblivious to the approaching danger, continues its slow trek across the plains, unaware of the predator lurking behind. The hyena's plan is simple: wear the porcupine down, tire it out, and find an opening. But things do not go as expected. As the hyena makes its move, the porcupine suddenly spins, its quills rising in a deadly defensive posture. The hyena, too slow to adjust, charges forward, but the sharp quills meet its side with a painful, sudden force. The hyena lets out a yelp, recoiling in shock and pain, but it refuses to back down. Blood stains the hyena's coat, but its eyes remain fixed on the porcupine, its drive to feed undeterred. The pain is sharp, a stinging reminder of the porcupine's power. The hyena circles back, its body wounded, but its resolve unbroken. It tries again, adjusting its approach, waiting for the right moment to strike. The porcupine, now more alert than ever, stands its ground. It is a fight of patience and persistence, one where neither side is willing to give in. As the tension mounts, the hyena's wounds begin to accumulate, each failed attempt taking a toll. Its movement slow, its breathing heavier. The porcupine, though injured by the hyena's earlier strike, remains a formidable opponent. It is an example of nature's brutal efficiency, where survival is a matter of defending what is yours with every weapon at your disposal. In the end, the hyena, realizing that this battle is one it cannot win, begins to retreat. It is not fear that drives it away, but the cold, rational understanding of the situation. The risk is too great, and the potential reward too small. The porcupine stands its ground, its quills a silent reminder of the price of persistence in nature. The hyena limps away, its body marked by the deep puncture wounds of the porcupine's quills. The battle has left its mark, pain, frustration, and the undeniable truth that not every hunt will end in victory. The hyena's movements are slower now, its body battered, but its resolve remains. It retreats to the outskirts of savanna, where it can lick its wounds in relative safety, a reminder of the ever-present dangers that come with survival. The porcupine, meanwhile, resumes its slow, deliberate pace, unaware of the danger it has just narrowly escaped. Its defensive posture is a testament to the effectiveness of its strategy, a survival mechanism honed over millions of years. The porcupine, though injured in the encounter, has won this battle. But like all creatures of savanna, it remains vulnerable. Predators will always be a threat, and the need to defend itself is a constant in its existence. The battle may have been won, but the war of survival continues. For the hyena, the aftermath is a reminder of the delicate balance that governs the savanna. Every injury sustained in battle, every moment of failure, is a part of the ongoing struggle for dominance and survival. In the wild, there are no guarantees, only the constant, unyielding fight to stay alive. The hyena will heal, but will carry the memory of this encounter with a porcupine, a lesson learned in the harshest of ways. The hyena's clan may still thrive for now. The matriarch will lead them to the trials of the season, guiding them toward the next opportunity, the next hunt. But every injury, every scar, is a reminder of the price that must be paid to survive. In this world, there are no easy victories. The hyena's struggle is one shared by all creatures of savanna, from the smallest insect to the largest predator. Nature is indifferent, and only those who can adapt, who can learn from their failures and adjust, will continue to endure. The hyena's story is not one of victory, nor defeat, but survival in its purest form. In the harsh rhythms of the African savanna, each day is a battle for existence. The hyena, like all creatures of this unforgiving land, lives in a world shaped by constant struggle, where every meal is earned, every territory defended, and every life balanced on the edge of chance. The encounter with the porcupine is a reminder of nature's indifference, where the outcome is not shaped by morality or sentiment, but by the relentless pursuit of survival. The hyena's failure is not a moral lesson, nor is the porcupine's success a triumph of virtue. In nature, there are no victors, only those who endure. The hyena's scars will heal, its resilience will be tested again, and its instincts will adapt. The porcupine, though it has emerged from this battle unscathed, remains vigilant, knowing that survival is never guaranteed. In the savanna, balance is everything. The hyena, the porcupine, the lion, the zebra, each plays a part in the intricate web of life. There is no grand purpose or higher meaning beyond the necessity of survival. The cycle of life turns without pause, indifferent to the individuals caught in its path. In the face of such a world, the hyena's story is one of quiet persistence, a reminder that life, no matter how difficult, no matter how painful, is never to be taken for granted. Survival, after all, is not a moral choice but a matter of biology. In the end, the savanna asks for only one thing: